What is going on YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP. And I think I want to touch upon the S&P 500 just really quickly. I also want to discuss the current coin market cap and DudeX. For those of you that don't know, the markets are looking phenomenal right now. We're starting to finally see the massive skyrocket in volume like we've been waiting for. And as you guys can see, it is literally taking place in all the cryptocurrencies as we know. And we are literally moving up to levels that I have predicted, which is absolutely amazing. So I do want to touch upon all these coins coming back up to their middle moving averages. We look absolutely amazing. You can even see XRP hit the resistance that we discussed. I am super happy. Hopefully you guys are too. Otherwise, if you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Remember to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the channel, or anything in general. I love to spark a new conversation and basically get to know my followers and subscribers. Otherwise, let's move on to today's episode. So guys, the past couple of days we've been tracking the markets, as you can see clearly right here. We have been discussing the new higher lows being set, which eventually caused some sort of, uptrend with a resistance, and we've been basically stuck at this resistance for quite some time. That was for some of the cryptocurrencies, and then yesterday or 2 days ago, we were actually discussing a video where we started to consolidate on the 4-hour charts. We were literally just trading sideways for who knows how long, just a couple of days, which was what we've been waiting for as discussed 2 days ago. This was leading to the bull run or the bear run. We were getting to that factor. And then obviously we decided to break bullish, which was amazing, huge news for all the, hodlers out there. And we actually started to move up. Today's video, I wanted to touch upon this, see where exactly we are. Are we headed higher? Are we going to consolidate back down? Things like this are what I wanted to discuss. Really quickly, top 10 cryptos look great. Everything is moving up. Markets are all in green. Absolutely amazing. All these cryptos look great. Litecoin up 6%, Bitcoin up 2%, Ethereum up 6%. Markets are looking absolutely phenomenal. As you guys can see, we have been breaking up at, a crazy rate. And with that being said, obviously, as you guys know, I talk about cryptocurrency a lot on the channel, but I do like to just recently start talking about the S&P 500, the current coin, the current, economy, in regards to the fact that, I did make a video discussing that I invested in a Roth IRA. And I do plan on making, dedicated videos to the S&P 500, but just a quick recap. We are heading back up. We are bouncing off of our bottom support as planned, as seen every single time in the, in the US economy since '09. We have literally been retesting the bottom support and breaking bullish. That is a great sign that the economy is coming back. Whether the correlation has anything to do with what is going on, the causation, I don't know. That is for another video. But you guys can see the beautiful breakout has happened within not only the S&P 500 and the economy, but also in crypto. So I want to discuss with you guys what exactly is going on. You can see that we'll talk about Litecoin and Bitcoin and then Ethereum and XRP in that order. So with with Litecoin and Bitcoin, we did decide to break up. This is amazing. This was the bullish rally that we were talking about. You guys can see we were consolidating for days and eventually we broke through the resistance as anticipated. And if you guys wanted to play the conservative route, you'd buy in just over this candle wick right here, which was $43. If your limit order set, which it should have if you bought in, you would have literally capitalized off of this run right here. This would have been a 10%, if not 11% rally to the upside. You would have made quite a bit of profit. For those of you that, maybe forgot or weren't ready for this, you guys should really consider signing up for my Patreon. I put all my trades and positions on there for you guys to follow or ask questions about. It is definitely a huge help, especially in markets like this. So I highly recommend you check that out. We did just recently update the Patreon and we are literally pumping out content all the time on there. So I highly recommend you take advantage of this bullish market right now and sign up so you guys can make some profits for yourself. So there is a link in the description to that. Now, as you guys can see, we had this very interesting uncertainty right here. We had a lot of confusion in the market. This could have been calling the top. As you guys know, we are extremely overbought for Litecoin and a lot of the other cryptocurrencies. That is a huge signal to take profits. We are conservative traders. I am a conservative trader, and I don't like to mess around with high risk. Obviously, you guys can do whatever you want, but this is signaling the top of the run. I would take your profits and basically reevaluate the market and and then figure out where we're headed next. When you look at the daily on Litecoin, there's plenty of room for us to head up to that $51 resistance at that middle moving average. So I do think we are still going to be headed up. I really do think that these, higher lows on the daily were, reasons that we are going to be heading up higher, but we need to now consolidate, probably back down inside the inside the RSI, and then eventually we'll get that support we need to head up even higher. So at the moment, I do recommend taking profits. We're going to probably dip down a little bit or consolidate out just to lower ourselves back inside this relative strength indicator, and then we'll head up higher for Litecoin to eventually retest its daily, which would be anywhere in between $50 and $56. Now, we do want to just jump right into Bitcoin right now because this is another crypto on the daily. You can see beautiful movements right here. Let's talk about it on the 4-hour first. Very similar to Litecoin's breakout, very similar. We had the ton of consolidation, eventually broke bullish. We are kind of hitting resistance. Hard to find that resistance on here. You can see there's a little bit right here. If I just zoomed in, you can see where the price is. There's a small resistance right here, but we ultimately head up higher from that every single time. The main point that I'm trying to make with you guys is we are setting higher lows. 1, 2, 3. We're looking for a 4th higher low right now, so that may be more consolidation because, as you guys can clearly tell, we are overbought just a little bit more than on the Litecoin chart. So I do think small consolidation is needed for Bitcoin on the 4-hour. And then we will pump higher. As you guys know, this middle moving average is the goal, which is around $8,000, anywhere in between $7,750 and $8,000 will be the goal for the price at the current moment. I do think when we decide to hit that, FOMO will allow us to head up even higher, but we are undervalued and we do need to climb up even higher. As you guys can see, we'll probably maybe retest this bottom support and then head up again. So honestly, like I said, with Litecoin, we're going to see the consolidation within Bitcoin for the 4-hour ever so small. It might literally be just a day, and then we'll pump once again even higher up. So the markets are absolutely phenomenal. Take advantage of this. Take profits if you guys scored, because I know I did, and I'm taking profits, and I'm reevaluating and reassessing the situation, getting ready to buy in once again. Obviously, with Bitcoin, it was a little bit harder to take profits because I did say that anything above this wick would have been a conservative buy-in, so you would have made ever so little, a very small amount. But I did say for higher risk investors, anything above this resistance right here of 67 would have been, or 6,800 would have been the high risk trade. And obviously, if you did, you would have capitalized off this quite a bit. But we are overbought, so we do need that consolidation to happen. Now, I do want to talk about XRP and Ethereum. These are two coins, as we know, that have seen phenomenal gains, phenomenal profits. If you haven't already, personally, being invested in these coins, I'm taking profits off of them. This was a massive moonshot rally. This is beautiful. It is fantastic. We had our uptrend. We got sandwiched with the resistance. We broke bullish, and we shot right up to the projected goals, which was right at that middle moving average on Ethereum, and right at our resistance of 20 cents on XRP. These are two positions called that if we were able to break this resistance right here of 18 cents, we were going to shoot up right there. We discussed if you wanted to play a conservative, putting a limit order above 18.8 or 0.11 or 0.188, you would have been profiting all the way up to the top on XRP. Same thing with Ethereum. If you bought in just above this resistance of 144 or above its previous high, closer to, I'd say, 152 or 155, you would have had immediate gains as we shot all the way up here too. But just like Litecoin and Bitcoin, they are overbought, and that does call for consolidation. Clearly hit a resistance right here. Not really seeing it in regards to the short-term markets, but if we scroll back just a little bit, you can see where we're hitting that resistance. It's a very small one, very, very small one. So like I said, I don't think it's going to be a long consolidation. We're looking at this on the 4-hour. The daily, we're hitting that cap. That is a resistance, so that is a huge sign to take profits. We will reassess the situation. If we can hang here and break through it, there's a good chance we'll head up even higher. So honestly, these markets, these coins look amazing. Take profits, guys. Do not mess around. Unless you're a risky trader, then go for it. But these are huge profits to be made. And like I said, if you're interested in XRP, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, I do have a Patreon group where we discuss these cryptos, we discuss my positions, and we discuss, other people's positions in that group. And it's definitely a group of a bunch of like-minded people in regards to crypto who are interested in making profit. So it is a huge opportunity to join that group. Lastly, I do want to discuss the Bitcoin chart on Dudex. For those of you that don't know, I use Dudex to trade because you can make a crap ton of money leverage trading and shorting cryptocurrency. As you guys can see, the triple bottom has happened. We broke bullish through that. We're hitting the small resistance from this downtrend. You can see very small consolidation. I don't think it's anything to be too worried about. We closed above this, resistance, which has now been a support now. So I do think with some more consolidation, we will be heading up even higher. It is a huge opportunity. It is a great movement right now. And we will be discussing more in-depth movements as the market slowly starts to consolidate back down. But otherwise, guys, huge shout out to everybody who profited off of this run. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, help that YouTube algorithm, and follow me on Twitter at CryptoTV if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Otherwise, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.